It's flickering again. I give up. We're going to talk more about causation today. Why are you flickering? Just to what? I need you to grade. All right, we talked a little bit about causation yesterday. What did we say causation was? Cause and effect. Was it effect? Yeah. What was an example of causation? I talked about homework yesterday. What did I say? If you don't do your homework, you get a bad grade. So the less homework completed, oh, we should put example right there. The less homework completed, the lower the test score, right? Thank you. It's that one event directly causes the other. There's a big blizzard on the other side of the United States. If we said that there's an increase in car accidents today, what do you think it's going to be a cause of? Is it a cause of the blizzard? Do you think the blizzard is causing the car accidents? Yeah, kind of, because what's happening to the road? It's getting slippery. Not going to be able to see. Apparently, snow's coming down the size of golf balls, which is relatively big. So, it's going to be causing that. Now, if we said when it was sunny that the blizzard was causing, there would be no blizzard, there wouldn't make sense, right? It has to make sense. So, we're going to practice with words. this little paper's today. I think there's 3 there. 3 or 2? Oh, okay. All right, let's do some examples on causation. I blew that very crooked, but it's okay. All right, so let's go through this. It says determine the type of correlation. How many types of correlation do we have? 3. What are the 3 types again? Positive, negative, and no correlation. Good. And then it says that each situation represents and explain why. Then you're going to decide, does each situation also represent causation? Why or why not? Question. So we're going to look at letter A. And we're going to take and solve letter A at the bottom. Letter A says, as the availability of a smallpox vaccine increases, the number of smallpox death decreases. Now, most of you have never had a smallpox vaccine, because neither have I. Unless you got shots, I think in Mexico, I think they still gave them. My mom has one. It's a really ugly scar on her arm. It's like a white spot. I don't know if your parents have them. My mom does. So, as the availability of a smallpox vaccine increases, the number of a smallpox death decreases. First of all, what kind of correlation is that? Is that positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation? Why is it negative? Because it said increases on one way and decreases on the other. Do you understand? So what it's saying, let's show like a little picture. So this is the vaccine, and these are deaths, right? It's saying, as we get more of these, so as this gets bigger, correct? The deaths are doing what? They're decreasing. So in the beginning we didn't have very many vaccines, and then it's going like this. Do you understand? So as my vaccine becomes more available, my deaths come down. So that is a negative correlation. Now, does the situation also represent causation? Why or why not? Why? So since I'm vaccinating more people, the deaths are decreasing because less people are getting what? They're not getting sick, they're not getting smallpox. So that's what we're going to say. Yes, there is causation because the more vaccines we give, the less people that what? Most people that get sick and die. Okay? Alright, letter B. It says, the more homework a student turns in, the higher their homework grade will be. So you decide, is that correlation, what kind of correlation? Draw a little picture, what you think it's going to look like. And then go ahead and determine if it has causation. Thank you. What did you decide? Is it positive correlation, no correlation, or negative? Positive. Why? The more homework a student turns in, so obviously that's doing what? Increasing. The higher their homework grade will be. So as we're doing homework, the grade is going up, right? So the more homework, higher the grade. It is a positive correlation. Good. Does it have causation? Why? Say again. Right. Because the homework is dependent on the homework grade, right? The homework grade is dependent on homework. Yes, there is causation because the homework grade is determined by doing homework. Right? So the more homework, the higher the grade. Correct? Letter C, as the population of foxes increases in an area, the population of bunnies decrease. Go ahead and figure that one out by yourself. As the population of foxes increases in an area, the population of bunnies decrease. the population of foxes increases, in the area, the population of bunnies decreases. Positive, negative, or no? Negative, why? Good. So let us see. Oops. Our two little pictures, we have foxes and we have bunnies. Poor bunnies. And as we get more, it decreases. Negative correlation. Causation? Why? So as we're getting more foxes in the area, the foxes are eating the bunnies. How many of you have eaten rabbit? No one's had rabbit? Yeah, I have. It tastes like chicken. Tastes like chicken. Especially when you fry it. Poor bunny. Okay, letter D. It says, as the amount of ice cream sold per month increases, the amount of time spent in a pool increases. As the amount of ice cream sold per month increases, the amount of time spent in a pool increases. So determine what kind of causation or correlation you have, and then determine if it has causation. So it says, as we buy what? Ice cream? Then the pool time increases. So as more ice cream is being bought, they're saying we spend more time in the pool, right? Positive correlation, no correlation, or negative? It is positive correlation. Does it have causation? No. Why? Right, it doesn't make sense. No causation. Because could we have a whole month in, like right now in the month of March, where it's 92 degrees outside, we could probably be buying a lot of ice cream, right? Because I ate ice cream on Sunday. Stupid circus animal cookie ice cream made me go buy it. Anyways, so see, was it you? Was it you? It was delicious, by the way. Made my mom get a scoop too. We tasted it, and then I was like, okay, I'll take a scoop, and I thought I was going to share, and she goes, make it two. And I had to eat the whole thing by myself. Okay, anyways. So as it's hot in the month of February, are we probably jumping in the pool? Probably not. So the pool is probably still cold or dirty, depending on where you're at. Now, in the month of July, it might just happen that it's hot outside, we do eat more ice cream. That's not necessarily going to make sense, okay? So it could make sense at certain times, but other months we could just be buying lots of ice cream. So there's no causation. The amount of ice cream purchased does not affect the time spent in a pool. Certain months it might make a little bit of sense, but most of the time it's not. Especially if you're looking at one person. Maybe I buy more ice cream in the month of, December because I have lots of birthdays in December. Right? Just kind of depends what's happening. Are we good? Make sense? Alright. We're going to have a little bit of a summary of causation and correlation and how they can have correlation, but they don't necessarily have to have causation, right? There can be correlation, but there doesn't need to be causation. So make sure you know that. The other thing is you are going to want to glue in your stuff. If they're not glued into your notebook when I grade notes, I am marking you off. So make sure everything is glued in. By the way, I only have 3 more things to teach, and then it's test. So your test is next week. So, what's today? Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, task. Test is Wednesday next week.
We have a task?
Yeah, you have another task. Monday.